So far we did an offline attack using a zip file, but you can also do online password attacks, which is like trying passwords on network connected services. So that can be the web, but also HTTP web, SSH for remote controlling a computer, or VNC, RDP, desktop sharing protocols. It can be email, tree, or file sharing like FTP or SFTP. The tool that is often used is called Hydra. So that tool is often used for attacking logins for all kinds of network services. And so if we open a terminal, we can type the command Hydra, and you'll see it's installed by default. And it can be used to attack all kinds of services. So you'll see a list of supported services. You type Hydra and press enter. Shows you all of the protocols that can be that can be attacked. So as I mentioned, remote control, SSH, file sharing, FTP or FTPS services, and many other things. And so how does it work? Well, basically this is how it works. You type the Hydra command, Hydra with the username. So let's say we'll target a Ubuntu computer, username Ubuntu. Sorry, the target username Ubuntu with a password list. So with a password list, so you need to have one of those. We'll again use rockutxt, so you can get that from user share word lists. You'll see rockutxt, we can copy that, paste it, and extract. You'll see then we have rockutxt password list. And then the target, so FTP protocol, for example, with the target or network computer, so with the network address of the target. In this case, let's see the target. So I have an FTP server running on .232. And before we attack, we can actually just manually try it. So we can try to connect to it, FTP with the target IP address. So this is an IP address on my network. You see it asks for a username and a password. So if you type the wrong passwords, it doesn't connect. Sometimes you can also use the file browser or the try it to connect. So FTP : with the IP address. FTP is a file sharing protocol, and you'll see we can try with the username password. Now let's say we know the username is Ubuntu and we still don't know the password. Right, so try to connect but it doesn't work. So what this command will do is try to connect to this automatically using the username Ubuntu, and then try all of the passwords in this password list. So from all of the millions of passwords in this list, it will try every password automatically. And if a match is found, it will tell you. So if I just press enter, you'll see it's running and trying automatically all the passwords in this password list for the FTP service, so for our target. And after a while, it should show the password if the password is actually in the list. And there we go, it found the password for the username Ubuntu, and we have the password here. So now we can actually try to connect. So using the username Ubuntu, we found the password here. Click connect, and you'll see now we are inside this computer. We have now cracked the password here. It tells us the password. So you can use the tool Hydra to crack passwords for file sharing, FTP, but also for many other protocols. So when you scroll up, you see we have Cisco here, so file sharing service, some older service like ICQ, IRC, which used to be like chat platforms, databases. So these are all database services that is widely used. This is for email. RDP is desktop sharing, Windows Remote Desktop. And you'll see also others like SSH for remote control on the terminal. So all kind of protocols are supported by this Hydra tool that you can use for cracking passwords. So typically it works in this fashion with Hydra, where you specify the username, your password list, the protocol, and then the target computer IP address or internet address.